Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and today I'm gonna be talking about my current beauty favorites. And I typically try to do these once a month, but the reason I'm calling this current is because I did not do one in December. I was just too busy doing my yearly favorites and I felt like maybe some of it would have been redundant. So I waited until now to show you what I've been loving in December and January. I have a few skincare, a couple of makeup, a fragrance, a couple of apparel, clothing, shoes. I've got just a smorgasbord this time for my favorites. So I am gonna start with skincare, and in my, 2 videos ago, I was about to say last video. 2 videos ago, I talked about a couple of tips to help skin look youthful. And one of them was lymphatic drainage, which I feel like I have been needing more and more lately in the past 6 months. I just feel like every day I get up, I'm a tad bit puffier than I was the day before. And I spoke about a couple of ways I accomplished that in that video, and one of them was using the ZIIP. So this portion of the video is in collaboration with ZIIP. I have talked about them for years now. I used the version of the ZIIP before the Halo, which this is, came out. I love it. I'm a firm believer in the immediate and lasting benefits of it, and it is a great way for lymphatic drainage to be accomplished on your face. If you don't know what the ZIIP Halo device is, it is a combination of microcurrent and nanocurrent wavelengths. So the microcurrent is what gives you that automatic instant lift and sculpted look to your face, while the nanocurrent is something that accumulates over time deeper down into the skin and really helps boost collagen production and overall healthy, glowing looking skin. No matter whether you use microcurrent, nanocurrent, or both in this device, you are going to get the benefits of lymphatic drainage because you are pulling the device always up and out, which is draining those lymph nodes of fluid and toxins and helping your face just look more toned, less puffy, while also giving you the benefits of the sculpting from the microcurrent and glow from the nanocurrent. I have been choosing to use this 2 different ways lately. The first is actually the Founder's Favorite treatment. So when you open the ZIIP app, you will come to your account, which has all of these different treatments that you can choose from. It has plans you can go by. I love the Founder's Favorite, which is a 10-minute treatment, and this is only nanocurrent. Now again, I still get the benefits of lymphatic drainage for this, but it is utilizing the part of the Halo that is gonna give me the longest lasting results. So I'm gonna cut away to me using this. I definitely use a good amount of the ZIIP gel while using this. So I'll pump 7 to 8 pumps onto my hand. I will apply that all over my face and neck. And then I will sync up my ZIIP with the program on my app, and I will just sit there for 10 minutes, 5 minutes on each side of the face. I don't even have to lift the device for this. I can just keep it connected with my skin while lifting and draining lymphatic fluids at the same time. So you can see in this before and after that it does make a difference in the puffiness of your face and the overall lifted look. And then after this, I choose to go to the eye treatment because that's what I need the most work on right now. That is what I am targeting the most, is my under eyes. So I will click the eye treatment, which is only 2 minutes long, and I will have the microcurrent and nanocurrent both in the device work on my under eyes, which you can also see helps to lift and sculpt that area. I have not gotten an in-office treatment in probably 18 months. And even when I did, it was always like a hydrofacial or just one of those very relaxing facials, maybe something that's hydrating to my skin. But I don't get lasers. I don't get microneedling. So at the moment, 100% of my skincare is done at home, and using this device is such a good addition to that. And I'm seeing a difference. Again, I've been using this for years. So I have a 10% off coupon code with ZIIP. I'm gonna put that down in the description box along with the link to where you can find this. You can also search their gels. They have lots of options depending on your skin type and goals for your skin. I highly recommend it. Just like every time I come on here and talk about it, I really think you're gonna love it. Let's stay on the skincare train, and I'm gonna talk about 2 items that I have been incorporating into my routine the past couple of months at the very end of my nighttime skincare routine. I've been talking a lot lately about how my skin has just been Sahara Desert Dry for about the past 5 weeks. And I've really been having to change some things in my routine to make sure I have the highest level of hydration possible so that I can still wear makeup and have it look decent on my skin. Because there were a few days where it just didn't. So these two products are things that I used as an overnight mask. The first one is actually labeled as a mask, and it is the Josh Rosebrook Advanced Hydration Mask. This is the smaller 22 ml. There is a larger option available as well. And this is just a very dense balm that turns into more of an oily texture. You need the smallest amount. I've used this quite a bit, and you can tell. It doesn't look like much is gone because you don't need much at all. Take a tiny bit out with a spatula, really warm it up in your fingers, and just massage it either all over your face. I really kind of concentrated around my nose, around my mouth, and in between my brows because that's where I've been getting the driest. And then go to sleep. And it works its magic overnight, and I really do feel like my skin is less dry the next morning. Same with this next product. Bloom Effects sent me their Royal Tulip Nectar. It is a moisturizing nectar. And when I first saw this, I'm like, oh my, this looks like literal jelly. Jam that you get at the store and put on toast. Like, that is what it looks like. That is what it feels like. It comes with this really precious little flower spatula. Again, you don't need a lot of this at all, but it is instantly becomes this very emollient type oil formula, and massaging it into those areas on top of the rest of my skincare has been doing wonders. So if you're someone who's struggling with dry skin, or maybe even just has normal skin and wants to wake up with a glow, these are two really good products to look into. Now I'm gonna go over into makeup, and I'm gonna show two products that I have been using on repeat lately, one of which, because my dry skin, and it's the prettiest base product on dry skin at the moment. And it's the Sicily Phyto Hydra Tint Tinted Moisturizer. I use this in a reel on my Instagram. I have it on today. There's something about this. It really is just like you're moisturizing your skin and putting a small tint to it, which obviously is the point of a tinted moisturizer, but sometimes I use them and they don't quite work as well as this one does on dry skin. I know this is a luxury product and it is super expensive, but I would be lying if I did not say it has been working wonders on my skin at the moment. I'm not reaching for more medium coverage foundations that have more of an even semi-matte to matte finish right now. My skin can't take it. And this has just been so pretty on the skin. I loved it. And honestly, I can't tell how far I'm down, but I'm probably halfway gone with it. And then I have to include this blush. I talked about it quite a bit. I used it in my go-to look lately video, and it is the Chanel Rouge Franc Cream to Powder Blush. I have it on today, but I'm gonna put a little bit more on. It's this beautiful orange. Someone I heard on YouTube describe it as watermelon. This is not watermelon. To me, there's no pink at all in this. This is an orange coral blush. I have no other blush this shade. I love this formula because it is a cream to powder and it's almost mattifying on the skin. You need a very small amount, so I always kind of tap it off on my hand. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I forgot to put this on before I set my face today, but it didn't matter. I put it on after and it just works over powders perfectly. Oh, it is the prettiest shade on the skin. It's something not to be afraid of, despite the fact that it is kind of scary looking if you have my skin tone when you first see it. But oh, it is one of the most gorgeous blushes. Will probably end up in my 2025 favorite blushes. Even though it's January, I can confidently say that because of how much I love this. I will quickly talk about a fragrance. Now, if you want to see my favorite fragrances of 2024, I did a live with Abby. We talked about our top 10. I have definitely been wearing those the past couple of months on repeat, but this one I just can't stop talking about and I can't stop wearing. I'm not going to talk too long because I did talk about it in my V video, but it is Tilia from Marc Antoine Barrois, I think. Barrois? Y'all, I can't, okay? B-A-R-R-O-I-S. I do not mean offense by not being able to pronounce some of these words. I just physically cannot make my mouth pronounce them correctly. This is quickly taking my #1 spot as my favorite floral in my entire collection. I never thought I would say that because French flower has been at that ever since I've owned it. I love French flower and I still do, but this is a glorious honeyed yellow floral sunshine fragrance that, despite the description you may think is only good for spring and summer, is honestly good for year round. It wafts in the air all day long. It lasts forever. It makes me feel feminine and happy. It is a happy fragrance. And I've talked about it a lot. Yellow florals, for some reason, are very nostalgic to me. Takes me back to my childhood, which was a great childhood, so I'm not upset about that. And I love it. I can't stop wearing it. It is so good. Finally, let's talk about 2 apparel randoms. One of them I am wearing today. This is the Spanx Air Essentials Half Zip Pullover. This comes in 21 shades. I have 3 of them. I originally bought the red one at a retailer called Ever Eve. I'm not sure if you have those in your area, but they carry some Spanx stuff, and the red one was one of them. I bought it there. Loved it so much because it is so soft and comfortable that I went onto the Spanx website and bought 2 more colors. This one and the navy blue. I mean, it is just incredibly comfortable. I like it more than a Lululemon Scuba. I don't personally have one of those, but my daughters do, and I just feel like it feels better than that. It's a little cropped, but it's not too cropped to where I'm uncomfortable wearing it because I don't like something super short. So I do feel like it's a little bit longer than the Scubas. I love the wide collar, the half zip. It's just comfortable. It is comfortable. I want more colors. And when I love something enough to where I buy 2 or more of them, I feel like I need to talk about it. And then my final apparel favorite is actually a pair of shoes. I have spoken about Rothy's a lot in the past. I think I have, before I bought this pair, I have at least 10 pair in my collection. I love working in them. They are very comfortable. And when I say working, I mean like weddings where I'm standing up for hours on end. They're very comfortable. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, and there are a ton of different styles. However, I had never had their lace-up sneakers before. I am a tennis shoe person, I've said that before, but I prefer a lower profile shoe, meaning I don't want something that's too bulky or too high up, because I do like to wear tennis shoes with leggings a lot, and I just feel like they look better on me. And so I decided to purchase their lace-up sneaker. And y'all, when I say this is the most comfortable tennis shoe that I have ever put on my foot, I'm not lying. I was amazed. I knew it was gonna be comfortable because it's Rothy's, and I have used Rothy's for years, but I didn't know it was gonna be this comfortable. This is the kind of cream and white version. They do have different colors available. They do suggest sizing a half size down. So I typically wear an 8, this is a 7.5, and it fits perfect. I love these shoes. If you've never tried Rothy's in general, I highly recommend them. I love how every shoe has some kind of, typically every shoe has some kind of blue touch to it, which is their color. They're all washable. I have purses from them. I honestly have never bought something from them that I have not loved, and this is no exception. I had to share this because, again, if you need a comfortable tennis shoe that is low profile, you can wear it with everything. I mean, literally everything this color. Highly recommend. Can't recommend enough. Like, I want more colors of that because of how comfortable and cute they are. So that is it. My very long-winded favorites currently for the month of December and January. I will have everything listed and linked down below. Don't forget to check out the ZIIP if you want to take advantage of that coupon code. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.